Welcome to the Bourbon Van. I'm Phil.
I'm Julie. It's day one of the final Bourbon Van Advent Tournament.
The Bourbon Van 2025 Advent Bourbon Tournament is brought to you by Boulder Spirits. Boulder Spirits Bourbon was the first whiskey they ever released, and it's still a crowd favorite. Distilled from a high malted barley recipe, this bourbon features notes of apple butter, cinnamon, and kettle corn, all at a very approachable 84 proof. Well, we're off to a great start already, day one.
We made it.
Yeah, nobody fell out of a chair or anything, so I think we're doing great. Huge thank you right off the bat, of course, to our brand new sponsor, Boulder Spirits. So awesome. That is so cool that they came on board for this thing. Huge thank you to Peach Coke for putting the whole thing together. A thank you to all of our Patreons who submitted bourbons this year and designed these matchups and went above and beyond as they always do. And a huge thank you to you for joining us. And every day is a new adventure here at the Bourbon Van Advent Tournament.
Yeah, it is a new adventure, or maybe it's a look back at all the fun things we've drank over the years, because we're going back to basics this year.
That's right, 32 bourbons, and all of these should be somewhat readily available out there. That was the request that we made this year. And again, these are all blind, and if you filled out your brackets, you already know what's going to be in here, and we have no idea. As always, round one, 2 head-to-head matchups. That means as soon as this one's done, stick around for the next one immediately following it. 4 whiskeys, 1 day. That's how we do it in round one at the Bourbon Van Advent Tournament. All right, Julie has marked the numbers on both of these, and I'm going to ask her to say them out loud just for my editing purposes and to keep track of things. Peach Coke put together a whole system, and we need to know exactly what's going on here. So what's in each one of these glasses?
In the logo glass, it's number 25.
Okay.
And in the super good glass here, it's number 31. What that means, we have no idea.
25 and 31 is only going to help me edit, and now you've seen how we make the sausage around here at the Bourbon Van.
Yeah, from day 2 on, we don't have to go through any of this.
I think we probably do, because editing is going to be a pain. All right, let's get to the nose. Glass number 1 is number 25.
We'll immediately note the light color. Very oaky. Some cinnamon on here.
Sweet, a little bit of that fingernail polish thing going on.
Oh.
It's approachable, but it's not super welcoming, I think. I don't know if that made any sense at all, but it's easy on the nose, but there is a tinge of something that I'm not in love with there.
Yeah, there's something almost seaside.
Oh, interesting.
About it.
Again, all bourbons this year. No single malts, no rye whiskeys, nothing from other countries. It
should all be very familiar.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
That's going to be nice.
Yeah, and as always, keep your eye on the bottom of the screen to see what we're sipping.
Yeah.
You can follow along, because we'll have no idea until we go to edit these things.
They smell remarkably different.
Oh.
Of course they should, but...
This one really appeals to me.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a butterscotch note.
This smells more like my profile. Oak, maybe a touch nutty, dry wood.
Dry
I like
wood.
it. Neither one of these strikes me as being super proofy. And again, a lot of these matchups were designed by our Patreon community, so the same person may have sent these in. I don't know who it was, but again, keep your eye on the bottom of the screen because it'll be there. And I'm ready to have a sip here. What do you say, glass number 1?
Cheers to day 1!
Here we go.
I'm curious if I was going to say, I'm curious to know if I'm going to recognize some of these. And I took an initial sip of this, and I got a little bit of honey roasted peanuts, and immediately I thought, I wonder if this is a Knob Creek.
Interesting. I'm going a completely different direction here based on that sort of bright pink pixie stick note that hit the front of my tongue. That strikes me as a totally different distillery from Kentucky.
Huh.
Oh man, that's nicer on the palate than it is on the nose, I think.
Oh, agree, 100%.
Yeah.
I am interested in this one because normally for Advent, we get thrown just some crazy bottles that I can never recognize.
Yeah.
And so now I'm wondering if this is going to be a bit of a game to see if I've learned anything over the last 5 years.
Oh, you want a 5-sip Friday every single one of these? Hang on, are we starting something new?
Maybe, I don't know.
5 sips on each one before we make a decision. I kind of like that rule because it'll keep these videos from being like 30 minutes long.
And you guys like that too.
Yeah, I think everybody likes that.
Are you gonna take a second sip? We don't have to be in sync.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going on this one for sure.
I agree with you. The palate is lovely. It has such wonderful flavor. I get a little bit of a caramel. I get some honey there. It is a little bit roasted nuts for me.
Yeah, a touch of honey and roasted peanut for sure.
Yeah,
I agree.
The oak presence there.
Oh, that's really, really pleasant.
Flavorful.
A
Yeah.
nice way to ease into the tournament. I think this is low proof, and that's exactly what I was hoping for on day one. So, very nice. On glass number 1 here, big thank you, of course, to whoever gave us that, because that was the perfect way to kick things off for this tournament. And I'm ready to cleanse the palate and move on to glass number 2.
Yep. Off to a good start. Glass
Very
number
good start.
2.
Yes.
So funny. You said this nose is more appealing to you. The other nose is actually more appealing to me. I don't really particularly care for this nose, but
I feel like there's a richness and an age to this that I didn't get from the first one.
it does smell richer for sure. Great cherry note on this one.
Yeah. Yum.
It's almost like a cherry wood. Huh.
This has a touch of bitterness, makes me think it does have some age to it. I like the balance of this one. The first one was definitely sweeter, but this second one here has a little, I think there's some layers here.
I thought this might be an easy, like going back to basics would make this easier, but I was like, I really like both of these. Shoot.
Maybe not basics. Maybe we went back to standards.
Yeah.
We like so many great whiskeys. I like so many legacy whiskeys that I think
Yeah.
this is going to be a difficult tournament.
Yeah, I like that. Going back to legacy.
Yeah.
This one's good too. Shoot. I mean, of course they should be good. And I love that if these were sent together as a pair, it's a great matchup because
Yeah.
it really is. I'm actually thinking about like, oh, I now have to pick one. If this is the matchup, which one do I like better? Shoot, I don't know at this point.
This one's giving me a bit of a Kentucky hug. It does have caramel, some light brown sugar. The honey on this one is a little less intense. In a lot of ways, this is just less sweet altogether.
Yeah.
Which sometimes I lean toward that type of whiskey. This is a tricky one because the sweetness of this is so pleasant and so fun. We'll have to go back and forth here to make up our minds, but so far, really tight, tasty matchup here on day 1, matchup 1.
Did not disappoint.
Yeah, I'm loving it.
I am ready to make my first decision of Advent.
Oh, I will say also, I didn't even need to 5-sip Friday these. I 4-sipped Friday'd each one of these.
Oh, nice.
I don't even know what day it is, but yeah, this decision came to me pretty quickly. Do you want to do it on the count of 1, 2, 3?
And push it forward?
I was just going to do it then.
Oh.
1, 2, 3. Hey, both going the same way.
All right.
For me, I want to say glass 1, very pleasant, very sweet, very tasty. But compared to glass 2, there was just a little bit of pink bubblegum and a little bit of grassiness on glass 1. I didn't care for that as much as I cared for the really more richer bourbon, expected bourbon flavors that I got on glass 2. How about you?
Yeah, exactly. I liked the richer bourbon flavors in glass number 2. I'm actually surprised by how much I like glass number 1, and it feels like more of a growth for Julie.
Yeah.
Because I can imagine initially that honey roasted peanuts, not really my favorite profile, but I really enjoyed what's ever in glass number 1. So no hard feelings there.
No hard feelings, absolutely. Well, there you go. We've eliminated a glass. That means we get to find out what was in that, and we're bringing back a familiar face. You know her. You probably love her. And she's one of the most exciting, fun parts of the Advent tournament for us. And here she comes. Let us know what was just eliminated. Number 25, if you please, Santa Paws.
Hi guys, Ancient Age Bourbon is the first whiskey to get scratched out.
Ancient Age!
Wow, Buffalo Trace product eliminated on day 1. Thank you very much, Santa Paws, for clearing up any confusion on that one. I have no idea what was in the second glass, but it won pretty handily for both of us today.
It did. And I just want to make a comment that maybe I haven't learned anything over the last 5 years, because I for sure thought that was a Jim Beam product.
Well, if you were thinking, well, that was fun, but now what am I going to do with the rest of my day? Hang on.
There's more!
Another matchup is coming your way. We're going to clear the decks and bring those new whiskeys out right after this very important message.
So for me, I'm just getting a lot of like potpourri,
Hey,
like
man.
perfume.
Nice band. Is that bourbon?
He's dressed all red.
I like it.
Looks like one of Santa's elves back there in the snow.
I love
He's
it.
even got a reindeer.
So for me, this is coming across really perfumey, a little potpourri. It's kind of masking a lot of the flavors for me.
Really?
So I'm glad that you're getting a lot of actual flavors versus
Yeah.
just my like potpourri, perfumey taste. And we're back. We're just getting situated.
Yeah. You ever see people do that on camera before? We're an enigma. Welcome back. Matchup 2 of Day 1 Advent Tournament. Bourbons all around. What do we got here in these glasses?
In the D&D Do Not Disturb glass, we have number 9. And in the Julie Port glass, we have number 14.
Okay, 9, 14. Great. Again, means nothing to you, but it's going to help us keep track of this thing. And here we go. On to the noses.
Colors are immediately a little bit more bronzy.
Bronzy. Yeah, there's definitely some more color here.
This is very sweet. Almost powder sugary.
I was going to say there's more of that bubblegum note here.
Good oak.
There is some nice oak there. Wow, this smells like it's got a little more going on than the first matchup already.
I was just thinking, like, we actually don't know how these brackets are built. Like, we don't know if it's like a low-proof bracket and then a barrel-proof bracket.
No idea.
So it'll be interesting.
And that's the other thing. There's no single barrels, at least obscure one-off single barrels or things like that in this bracket this year. Should be all things that are on the shelf that you should be able to get yourself, hopefully.
This one has a little bit of a raspberry note to it.
I think it's fruity, and it's got a little bit of the dry wood that's almost a nuttiness there, but something going on with that second glass. I like the color of glass 1. It's a little bit darker, but glass 2, the nose is appealing to me. So
Yeah.
are you ready to go into this one?
Yeah. Do we normally cheers because it's a new round?
We don't, but I realized I'd like to say something as we're
sure.
doing this. Let's start the holidays.
Ah! Cheers,
Cheers.
everybody.
Goodness. That's got a spice to it, a little zing. Mm-hmm. Fruity, buttery, sugary.
The mouth feels really nice. Like it kind of coats the entire mouth.
That is a big step up from the first matchup.
Yeah.
I think. That's
Definitely feels a little bit proofier.
more proof, better mouthfeel, coat's great. Mm-hmm. The finish here is doing a little bit of a dance on the tongue, but it's not really a finish of flavor that I'm getting.
Right. I don't know, maybe I'm just predisposed to this hazelnut or peanut or whatever, but there's a little bit of nuts on this one too.
Yeah. Just sitting here enjoying it because it's sort of like a raspberry, blueberry, sort of like a berry compote of some type. Wow, I don't know what this is at all, but it's very appealing on the palate. This is very tasty. I wish it had a longer finish, but I like whatever this is.
Yeah, I like the oak presence on this one. For some reason, it's definitely not over oaked. It's just got enough character. That oak presence just brings a really nice character to offset the other flavors. I agree. Like the finish is not long. I mean, it covers the palate and then just kind of dies off. But I'm not expecting that too because, I mean, I feel like this is, we'll see, like around 98 proof or 100 proof, maybe like right around 100 proof here.
Yeah, it's got a little zing to it. It's got a little
warmth.
something going on. It is. I like that sugar note though. The sugar is almost like a turbinado or like a one of those sugars that they're overly saccharine, like overly sweet, but at the same time they bring that depth of flavor that's really nice.
Yeah.
I don't always go for that, but this is really nice here. This, whatever's in here would make actually, I think, a dynamite cocktail. I think you could make a really nice old fashioned with that with some maple syrup and some black walnut bitters.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about matchup number 1. This does have like almost more character in this first glass here.
Yeah, glass 1 here, very exciting. I enjoyed that, and I'm going to save some for a little back and forth here because we got to get to glass 2 before we do anything else. Let's cleanse the palates and we'll be right back.
Almost like a ripe banana now.
Banana with a little bit of a peanut butter.
This one has a little bit of a bite to the fore palate.
This just got interesting.
Is that a word? The fore palate?
The fore palate?
Like
I have to admit, I didn't listen until, and then I said my piece, and then I started to think about what you had said, and yeah.
Maybe I just took too big of a sip because it made my eyes water.
I took
a great start.
Yeah, I took a really a healthy and satisfying sip. That is. Oh, there's proof here, and it's tasty. There's berries here, peanut butter, Nice oak presence here. Spicy. Oh man, there is a lot to like in that one there. The finish, again, a touch lacking. I'm a little disappointed in the finish, but I like everything else about this sip.
I don't want to say too much because, I mean, we don't really sway each other in the directions we're going. But when you say stuff and you're so passionate about it, I sometimes think, what am I missing? Because this one really didn't hit the mark for me all that much. And I'm going to give it a couple sips because this is the kind of drink that maybe you approach with 1 or 2 sips and you're like, it's not for me. But then like sips 3 and 4, all of those flavors come through and you're like, oh my gosh, I love this so much.
There's definitely some whiskeys that require a little bit more time and attention to peel back the layers and find those complexities.
Yeah.
And some of them just don't have complexities at all. I think this one is, after my second sip, it's the exact same thing that I got on the first sip. It's that blueberry, raspberry sort of zing. The peanut butter has subsided a little bit. A ton of sweetness, a lot of dry wood here. And I do like it very, very much. This is going to be tricky because these two are they're not super similar bourbons.
It's really interesting what you say about the peanut butter because there is like a creaminess about this one.
Yeah.
I'm not getting a ton of real notable, flavors. Like sometimes it just like rushes in. Like I was like, holy smokes, that strawberry note or that vanilla or whatever.
It's pretty cohesive.
But this one is like, has a creamy note to it.
Yeah. Well, let's go back and forth a couple of times and we'll be right back to let you know which one of these each of us is going to choose.
This glass smells like butterscotch now.
Yum.
This is weird. This is going to be a weird one for me because I'm not sure either of them purely hit my palate.
I think I really like both of these.
I know, exactly. I was like, these are definitely Phil. Somebody picked these for Phil, I think.
That's possible. Whoever chose these, if you chose them directly for me, I appreciate it. All right. I've seen enough. I'm ready to make a decision.
I am too.
Okay. On the count of 1, 2, 3.
Yay! I love when we split.
We split. So that means that you and I are not going to find out what's in these glasses today. I want to say, for me, glass 1 is a great glass of whiskey. I really enjoyed that. But glass 2, it's like pulling on a cozy blanket and settling in for the night. That one really hit my palate, and even though the finish isn't great, I thought it was just as good as the glass 1 here. So for me, it's a little cozy sipper here in glass 2. That's what I'm taking in the next round. How about you?
Yeah, I wish I could find the love that you had in there. I did search for it for a bit, but it had a bunch of rough edges that just didn't agree with my palate. And so that's basically why I chose number 1.
Yeah, glass 1 here, definitely easier sipper. Now, I'm not going to say easy sipper, but an easier sipper. And that one has the sweetness, has the balance.
Yeah.
It's a great sip of whiskey. But there's something about glass 2 that deep in the recesses of my mind, it goes, this is what you want. Just pull this blanket up over your shoulder here, get cozy, turn on a movie or something. That's what I want right there. That's my winter warmer. And there you go. Day 1 is in the books, and we hope that 100% of your brackets are intact.
They are 100% intact, I am sure.
Right. You knew exactly what Julia was going to pick, exactly what I was going to pick, and nobody could have gotten this wrong, I'm sure. Well, thanks so much for joining us. Tomorrow, 2 more head-to-head matchups. We can't wait to bring that to you, and from wherever we are.
To wherever you are.
Cheers.
Cheers. Day 1 in the books. I really liked this one now.
I really like this one.
Great.
Great.
The Bourbon Van is ending, but the journey is just beginning. Hit the road with us on the Phil and Julie channel.